Okay.
It's only by taking back control of our laws that UK firms and entrepreneurs will have the freedom to innovate without the risk of having to comply with some directive devised by Brussels.
Yeah, but Boris, UK businesses and entrepreneurs are asking for exactly the opposite, to stay as aligned as possible, to keep having market access. And that's what your government's negotiating too. It's less about taking back control and how much control you're going to leave in the EU's hands.
We have been clear all along that we don't want to go back to a hard border in Ireland. We have ruled out any physical infrastructure at the border or any related checks and controls.
The really important phrase in there is no physical infrastructure, because the rest of the government, the cabinet, have been a bit vague about what soft border means. No physical infrastructure is really concrete, and it actually ties the government's hands quite a lot.
So it's time to address the sceptics who say that a trade deal, including financial services, cannot be done because it has never been done before. To them, I say every trade deal the EU has ever done has been unique.
That's true, but no trade deal anyone has ever done really gives up control of financial services regulation to an outside partner. So if the UK wants to take back control, don't expect the EU to give up its control.
We've made rapid progress across the wider withdrawal agreement, reaching agreement on much of the legal text and locking down entire chapters on citizens' rights and the financial settlement.
Yeah, that's true. Once you decide to sign the dotted line, you could do it pretty quickly.
This gives certainty to people and businesses, it gives them the clarity to plan for their future, and it ensures that they will only have to make one adjustment, one change, to when we enter into the new relationship with the European Union in the future.
It's true that in the first year since they triggered Article 50, the government has actually provided some certainty, but it's basically the certainty that nothing's going to change until December 2021. I mean, that's valuable. That means nothing's going to change. You can keep operating as normal. But it doesn't give much certainty about what happens next. And to the extent that they've done it, it's basically been by accepting the demands that the EU set out at the outset. So in the remaining year till Brexit, we're going to have to see if that's the process that's going to continue.